Buggy stomp. Let's continue where I left off on the last one. Hey, Nikki. I figured you would do like an instant join as soon as you saw it pop up on Discord. Alright. This one's not going to be that long of a stream tonight due to the fact that I do have work tomorrow morning. But I'm going to do what I can right now.
Oi, can you help me?
I'll probably do
Hello.
this.
Were you calling me?
I was, yes. Thought you might be interested in joining me for a bit of an adventure. Following a treasure map, to be precise. Slight respite from battling the odd troll, I should think. Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her away from her puff skein. I found 2 maps lying about, both leading to locations around Hogwarts. Care to have a look at one?
Following a Hogwarts treasure map. Count me in.
Wonderful. Hogwarts fascinates me. You can keep whatever treasure lies at the end of your map. I'll be satisfied just knowing where it leads.
Where do you suggest I search first?
Based on a cursory review of your map, I'd suggest somewhere near Hecate's classroom.
Very well. I shall take a look if I can find the time.
Fair enough. Meet me back here if you find anything.
Let's see.
You really showed that troll what's what, didn't you?
Ironically, I feel... Granted, I know it's not up here, but... I would watch. When do you plan on doing the stream? Because depending on the time depends on if I'm gonna be able to watch. Hey, Razzie Boss. Hey, baby. Indeed. In 25 hours. I might be able to join then. I like how I have all the fur babies around me right now and I cannot see. So, 5. Maybe 10. Oh, 13. so I need that guy. That one. Okay, you. Ow, claw on the knee. I need you.
Revelio.
I don't need anything else that is locked. I need a certain spell. Ooh. Okay. Roz, you're about to fall off me, baby. I know I don't have your favorite little stool by my legs anymore. But it is over here, so there you go, baby. Okay. The first landmark is down here. Maybe here. Let's go over here. All the way down.
Huh. A rhinoceros skeleton. I'm on the right track.
I need to go downstairs. Out into the courtyard.
There's the fountain. I'm getting closer.
The Daedalian keys are
Through
back.
these
Aren't they
doors.
brilliant?
This stairwell looks promising.
I can't believe
Right
This
there.
looks like the portrait from the map. Now, where's the treasure? Lumos.
Oh, there it is.
Aha! There was a doorway hidden within the portrait. I wonder what came of Arthur's search.
Yeah.
I don't think it's anything.
I would do
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they
that.
brilliant?
I would do that, but I don't know where every single one of those keys are. And as soon as you lose track of them, you're screwed.
She did say that.
I thought she did.
Find anything yet?
Hello, Arthur. Thought you might like to know that my map led to a doorway hidden within a portrait.
Pie.
Oh, how clever! Mine led to the boathouse. Barely found the treasure before I saw the headmaster coming. He shooed me out of there, but not before I got a few galleons richer. What did you find?
I found what I believe is an authentic historian's uniform.
Oh, that's lucky. Seems as though we both had success. Glad I enlisted you to join me. Well, on to the next Hogwarts mystery. Wonder if
shit.
a quick rummage round Weasley
Forgot
got
that chest was
revealed
even
anything
there.
Interesting.
Yeah. Don't need to scale that. Do I have down here?
I wonder if you might be able to help me with a small...
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello. I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
Oh, that's nice to hear. I've had my share of adventure. I hope my reputation's warranted.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
Oh, they seem innocent, but their tongues can be most disturbing.
Exactly. I wish more of our fellow students agreed with you. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskein Dunkeen.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Words can be cruel.
Thank you. Poppy keeps offering to help me in overcoming my fear, but I'm too afraid to take her up on it. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes. Rumor has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it. Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
Heard you're defending.
Hidden herbology corridor. Sounds intriguing.
I know where the exit on it is, but I forget where the entrance is, though.
I think it's to the door. There's something in there.
Quick. Completely forgot about this garden area.
These dry vines are one spark away from becoming kindling. Incendio! This must be the entrance to the hidden herbology corridor. Devil's Snare seems to thrive in darkness. Perhaps it doesn't care for light. Incendio! Lumos. Incendio!
That works.
Lumos.
Incendio.
Lumos.
Leviosa. Incendio.
Seems the devil's snare is protecting a chest or something. Lumos. I imagine a piece of that enormous venomous tentacula would be enough for Duncan to prove his bravery.
Incendio.
Lumos.
Incendio.
Lumos.
I shall take those.
Incendio.
Lumos.
I swear to God. babe. I'll take one of your leaves. Thank you. Should have.
Revelio.
Do I?
Lumos.
I miss you too, babe. But you got about an hour until you're closed, so you're almost there. I shall take a dish. Because you guys are very, very handy. I bet. Yes. New item. God, I didn't think it would take me that long. I mean, it wasn't even dark out yet. Quarterden.
Have you found anything to, prove my...
Hello, Duncan. I have the proof you wanted.
That's one leaf. Must have been a giant venomous tentacula. It's even more than I expected. I knew you were the one to ask. I appreciate you getting it for me.
Of course. I hope this helps you prove yourself.
This is sure to put an end to Puffskein Dunkin for good when I show everyone in the common room tonight. This'll show Everett how ridiculous that nickname was. Thank you again, and have a good day. I know I will. Thank you for all of your help. No more Puffskein Dunkin for me.
Oh, I got that there. I have, wait, over there. I got two in this area.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way.
and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
I suppose I could help if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
I'm going to have to use the vacuum to get to the... Got it. Only 4 more to go.
Reading can be as magical as any spell. Why can't students see
that? Come here! I need you. There's one. Right.
All I can say is thank Merlin.
So that last one. Darn it. That's not you.
Revelio.
I didn't need you.
That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida. Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Here you are.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps
You want
I should
more of
start
those?
brushing up on my Latin.
I'll have to
Thank
see if
goodness
you
some
got
people
any
are
barbecue sauce. I
trustworthy.
could have sworn you had
Certainly
that we
wouldn't
have
want
some in
anyone
the
but me
fridge.
reading my diary.
Ugh, what am I missing?
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Are there other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby. This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it? Let's get you back to your frame, little moth. Ha! I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame. Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
Okay, so I did all of those. You get 50 on that. Okay. Ooh, let's upgrade that one. What have we gotten in the inventory now? Nothing new. Okay, babe. I love you too. Don't look good. Do we have anything? That one. Upgrade. I got some new gobs. I'll have to check and see what those guys are. Fucked up. Actually, wait. Fuck. What is my... Okay, so I need... I'm gonna do this. Ooh. Those are actually stronger. Which one's stronger, though? 46. Mongrels. Do that one. Wait.
Deke hasn't seen this many plants here before.
Because I will need... That's a small one, so I need to figure out... Do this real quick. Try and remember... try and remember which one of those require a small potting. But for right now... Let's do Hogsmeade. Was it there? Oh, I can go up here.
Thank you again for delivering those potions to Madame Lawing. Saved me a lot of time and trouble. What can I do for you today?
So,
Very good. Never hurts to keep my stocks replenished.
lovely.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Shit. Keep hitting the wrong button. I need what? Visibility and Thunder Brew. So,
What can I do for you today?
all these are fucking expensive. Oh,
A wise decision.
Wait.
Thank you.
do that.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Fuck. I'll have to figure out how to get a whole lot more money.
The secret is do the hard work then.
First, though, let's get that quest going. Acquire and use invisibility and use a Thunder Brew potion against enemies. I'm sorry, what? I shocked something. What the fuck did I shock?
Revelio. Levioso.
You are to be needing something over here.
I should investigate.
Is that seriously it?
Revelio.
I guess so. Yeah. Oh. No, where do I go? Me.
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
Shit. Almost. It's always that last one because my camera angle is so fucking wonky. Up. More. That one. That one.
Oh, that's that. Settle.
Okay. The fuck? Okay. And you're blocked. I do need jeans. There we go. And I need that one. active. So I is there a path here? So many beaches. Okay. Hmm. Gathering up so much fucking leech juice, I swear to God. I think that's all of it. That's all I can get, so fuck it. I need over here.
Yes.
Shit. I need sharp. I thought I was going. I guess I wasn't going the right way.
Professor.
Oh, he's over here.
Have you finished your assignments?
I finished the tasks, Professor.
Well, well. I trust you are meticulous in your efforts. After all, shortcuts only ever lead to shortcomings.
Yes, sir, of course.
Good. Ordinarily, I'd
take
say it's not my concern
shortcuts.
either way, but you...
Mostly because the
I want
fucking
to make sure
recipes are
you're well
goddamn
prepared.
expensive.
Talent and resolve are a potent combination. It would be a shame to let that go to waste.
Thank you, Professor.
Don't let it go to your head. Now, let's see how you fare with Diffindo. Wand at the ready. Focus. Diffindo can be dangerous if you're not paying attention. Very good. It seems you have a grasp on Diffindo. I would encourage you once again to practice here in the classroom, for your sake and that of everyone else.
My dude. Then that goes there, that goes there, that goes there. On that page, I will do. Yeah, up there.
treasure to have a student who actually heeds instruction. Earlier, Defindo can be versatile but dangerous. Good to see you continuing to practice.
Okay, that's good enough. Yeah, I did get something. What did I get? Your shit. Oh, I unlocked 4 new inventory spots. Awesome. Considering I find a whole bunch of shit. Now, let's go talk to Sebastian. Good, it's foggy. Oops. Over here. Wait. Probably gonna be evening. Yep.
Over here.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way. There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised. How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
I know Ominous. Met him in our common room. I've noticed he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Of course. Ominous spoke to me about his family when we first met. To say that he has no love lost for them is an understatement.
Glad you understand. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
Oh, you're all good.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic. But you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here.
This is how
It may
you know
take a
shit
while
is
to get the
bad
feel
whenever
for it.
whenever a
Mimic my
student
wand
teaches a
movement.
student.
The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it? Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
That's it.
I think I've got it.
Well done.
Whoopsie.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. So this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
The blast does heat things up. I see how you lost your eyebrows.
You'll get used to it. Anne Ominous and I used to practice down here for hours. The Undercroft was our retreat. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Just let me know when, and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. I assume it's to do with what you told me. About the Portkey, and Gringotts, and Ranrock.
Nothing gets past you. And yes, it is. As I'm sure you suspect, there is a bit more to all of this.
I'm listening.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of the secret Undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us. When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Oh my god, baby. I know. I got one cat. I literally have one cat on my lap, and then I got Buggy right here. This is her favorite go-to spot when I'm sitting down.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello, Ominous. I was just heading to our common room.
I've recognized that voice. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I am not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
Trust me, Ominous. I won't say a word. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
I was gonna say, I've actually tried both of those outcomes, and it never... There's, like, literally no way you can get around it. Because no matter how you do it on here, he's still gonna get pissed off. So they made that into an outcome of it don't matter.
Come and see me as soon as you can. I've returned from a rather unproductive trip to the Ministry, hoping your time has been more fruitful than mine.
Wait, I need to go over here.
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
God damn it. What I got? I will equip you. Yeah, fuck it. Actually does good on her. You are locked, but you are also shit. Give me that. I'm pretty sure the magic neep is where I need to get the mandrake. Haha, claws on a knee.
Greetings. Please, take your time looking about.
Thank you.
No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
What the fuck do I get? Unless I gotta go over to here. To big boy over here. If I do. Oh, almost.
I told you not to go down that path.
Miss Peck from Brood and Peck said a customer lost a deeracle round here. I know we're not supposed to go down there. I just thought...
You could have got us in a lot of trouble.
I'm very sorry, Father. Only she said I might earn a reward. Instead, I just wasted our time. There you are! Huh! Finally! I'll have enough for that wind wisp. Ah, well, not meant to be. Also, I may have knocked over a dustbin back there.
Never mind, I'll fix it, as always.
Okay then. And you're locked. Give. Where the fuck do I get the mandrake again? Dogweed and death cap. My thing. Okay. Roz, baby, I'm sorry. You keep scrunching around and it's becoming a problem. And this is what I have to deal with on a daily. God, you two are such lazy little shits. Honeydukes. Nope. Where? It's up there. Up away from the fucking area I need to see. Yeah, it's up there, away from all of this. Right? Oh, you're the bitch.
Such a wee bairn gainer.
You will be mine, you little fuck. You are mine.
Hello. Oh, hello. Whew. Sorry I'm in a bit of a tizzy. I was just scolding some of the plants for spitting and nipping. I suppose it's my own fault for putting more than 4 to a tray. By the way, Beatrice Green is the name, but you may address me as Madam Green. Welcome to Dogweed and Deathcap. Oh, mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there wasn't the constant demand for antidotes, I wouldn't need to stock so many of the little dears. Except, of course, for curses. And, well, if you've been petrified, then obviously you've come to the right place. Mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there's an uprooting, you'll be the next one to drop dead, and I'm in no mood for a clear-up.
What do you have for sale?
Well, what say we show you some of what's available? Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far.
Why are you so expensive?
Lumos.
You have to like that location. Attends, you have to be up high. Have to be. What the fuck? It's not that far out. Fucking bitch. I need you. Give me. Here. There you are.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogwarts?
Come here.
Lumos.
Hope you're not here for a knotgrass sprig, because I'm not entirely sure I have them in stock.
I've not collected much of the PGs. Okay, so we got that. Oh boy.
These rocks have seen better days.
Yeah, bitch. There we are. Makes me bitch. There we go. I see some stuff down here. What's down here?
Right, so...
Not dry!
No one takes one of mine! Reduction!
You bitch! No!
No. I will make a better world for me.
Revelio.
Okay, so I did that. I need you guys.
The Ministry ought to loosen the reins on it.
Assignment's all finished.
Woo! Yeah! Fuck you, mutt. Now give me your shit. Ooh. Good. Mine.
isn't Nora Treadwell done?
You bitch. Ooh. Ooh, more shit. Ooh. Okay, so I did that. I need... There it is. I do need you. Yep. Shit. Nope. I do need to get on here so I can see what I got. Gotta unlock you for the next level. What do you? Talents. What do we got to do? When you're not doing the classes. Do you want that to be increased in the range? What did we unlock on here? Alright.
How wonderful to see you again. I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort.
The way I see it is that herbology is nice if I'm trying to grow like stuff that's more or less needed for potions. I'll be fine with that. But knowing myself, if there ever comes a time where it comes to doing the mandrakes, having a venomous tentacula, or the Chinese chomping cabbage, I'd screw myself over. I would instantly find that way to screw myself up. God, they made that fucking difficult. There, Jesus fuck. No!
Well done! Feel free to practice Wingardium Leviosa here in the greenhouse.
No.
I've set some crates out for you in the next room.
She's just cleaning you, so you can be calm. So I'll do you there.
Wingardium Leviosa, you're a natural.
Okay. Why are you growling? There should be no growls. I always fuck that up. That's fine. Do. Oh, there we go. Hey.
Wingardium Leviosa. Prepare.
Damn it!
Wingardium
Bitch!
Leviosa.
Yeah. Okay, Buggy. You moved. Let me get this little munchkin. Rah! There we go. Hey, Joker. You're just gonna freaking hunker back into a ball. Oh. Oh, I I know, baby. A sleepy one right here. I know. Over you go, baby. Oh, Jesus.
Wingardium Leviosa.
I was gonna say, only 2 of the cats are loving like that. Mikey's cat tries to avoid me at all fucking costs. Nope. Damn it. Well, there is one thing I actually have found out when it comes to cats. Cats and dogs both pretty much are in the same aspect of how we are as humans. If a cat is having an issue with their weight, depending on their breed, some breeds are actually notorious for having the obesity in their bloodline. But at the same time too, it's also probably the food he's eating. If it's not a well-balanced type of food to where he can get everything he needs in a smaller dose, in a smaller amount, then it can cause problems for him. But at the same time, cats and dogs are both like humans with thyroid issues.
Professor Garlic, a moment of your time?
The plants are resting, so now's as good a time as any.
I was wondering, what made you want to teach herbology?
How lovely of you to ask. I've always had an affinity for greenery, so this situation is a bit of a dream come true. After graduation, I was thrilled to be asked to step in for my old herbology professor. He'd had a slight accident, you see.
Oh dear.
Has he tried any other food before?
Well for you.
Well, he never cared. Really cared for the plants, and they could sense it. Oh, you'd be surprised how perceptive a plant can be. At any rate, the trouble began one day when he cut into a wigan tree. Unfortunately for him, its leaves were hiding a bowtruckle. You may recall the marvellous creatures that resemble a twig. The little beast gouged the professor's eyes quite fiercely, but terrifying, I'd imagine.
So is he like picky depending on the food that he eats, or will he eat just about anything?
Not quite. After 3 weeks at St. Mungo's, my predecessor regained a tiny bit of his eyesight. He insisted on returning to the greenhouse. Within a week, he claims by accident, kicked a Chinese chomping cabbage. So it was back to St. Mungo's for him.
What I would do is try and change out the type of food he eats, because Friskies doesn't really have all the stuff needed for a cat. Like for Mara, my precious little baby boo right here, her breed, I found out, is actually well known for their obesity. And to maintain that from happening, there's a type of food that they usually recommend on giving. And as you can see, she's not really that big. She's been able to maintain it. I mean, she has a little chunk on her, but that's fine. She's been doing pretty good. And she's not had issues. And the food that I always give all 3 of our babies, and I will literally have a whole entire 2 bowls worth of food, because Ghosty has issues of eating in the same bowl as the others. So I always have like 2 bowls of food and 2 bowls of water for them, so that way they can do whatever they want. But the food I always get them is the Purina Complete for indoor cats. That one, you can get it as the regular, or you can get the one that has like the nice little salmon tuna flavor to it to change it up a bit. But it has everything that they need to keep their obesity in check. It's like almost like a diet food, but it keeps them in check. I get mine from Walmart, and I get the 15-pound bag of the food, and it's like about $20.30 for it. And that whole 15-pound bag can feed all 3 of our cats plus my outdoor cat for a solid month. Because another thing too is that if you haven't seen him hawk up anything of hairballs, I would say most of his weight is of hair itself for the hairballs. Because that's how all 3 of our cats have been keeping themselves at a healthy weight, because when they're eating the food that I give them, it helps with their weight issue. It makes their fur a lot shinier and healthier, and plus it helps with their hairball issues too. So whenever they do have a hairball, they're able to take it out easily. Then chances are your baby might have a whole bunch of backed up hairball. So I would recommend taking and giving them that food, because it will help them balance their weight out to where it's actually a healthy weight for them. Because we had taken Roz to a vet before, and when they did a run on her when she had her rectal prolapse years ago, when she had that problem going on, they also did a few tests on her, ran through on her and everything, and the vet straight up told us that she's the healthiest cat they've seen. And they asked what we do, and I told them, it's like, I just get this brand all the time, and that's what they eat. Every once in a while, if I see that they're slowing down on eating the dry food, I'll give them a little thing of wet food each to help get their stomachs and their diet regulate back to the dry food. So giving them wet food every so often helps them get an aspect of, hey, they don't have to have this all the time, and it helps their stomachs actually digest more at a better pace. And once, like I said, I use the Purina for that, and for the dry food. For the wet food, I try and avoid getting like the Friskies wet food stuff, like things like that. I try and find anything that's like I would see as being more suitable. Like at my job, we actually sell so much wet cat food. We have certain cans that's like about 79 cents for one little can, and I will get those instead, because not only is it cheaper, but it helps them out. So that way every so often, if I see they slow down on their dry food, I'll give them each 1 can of that, and they will devour it, and once they're done, they're full for the rest of the day, but they are able to go back to their dry food like usual. How big of a bag of dog food do you get? And an even better one too is what brand? What buggy? What baby? What? What? What, sugar? What? What? baby. I don't even know if you can even hear her. Diamond's natural. Okay, so on that aspect, I understand on that because of that whole thing. So I ain't gonna say anything on that due to the fact that that is an absolute need. But I would say that if you can find something that still gives the same quality of what that does as a cheaper brand, I would probably go for that too. But if you can't find anything cheaper, then I would stick with that. But for the cats, I would do that. Because I would say it's about maybe almost $40 for... Oh, geez. Okay. Okay, then. But, yeah, I was gonna say, like I was saying, the size bag I get is like a 14, 15-pound bag of cat food that I use a lot. It's like $20.30 tax and all after at Walmart. But for a bag that's even bigger than that, I would say it's about 40 some odd. Due to the fact that I think the size is about a 20-pound bag over at Walmart. I think they have a 20-pounder of the same type that I give my babies. But like I said, for me and Mikey, we just get the 14, 15-pound bag, and that literally just fills them for a whole month. So it would be an aspect of just spending $20 and some odd cents every month. And I will say this, that is actually one of the cheaper bags that actually still gives the good quality. Well, I want to say they have 3-pound bags of that brand, of the Purina brand I use. I do. I want to say they do. Damn. I mean, that's not too bad, but sometimes when it comes to the health of your babies like that, especially with poor baby right there, big chunkers, he will have to have something that will actually be more of a weight issuing, which my brand helps out a lot on giving them the healthy weight. Yeah. Because I don't have problems with our babies with the brand I have. And like I said, I have like 2 whole entire freaking bowls full for our babies. But it's faint, and with the lighting it's hard to see, but it's Purina Cat Chow, the complete one. I sometimes switch it up on getting the regular version of the complete, or I will get the one that has the real salmon. So that way they have a bounce between the two because of the fact that it works out on their taste palette. So they're not constantly eating the same flavor over and over. Sometimes it bounces back and forth, so they get a different variation. But for this one, it actually does pretty good. It has 25 essential vitamins and minerals that the cats actually need in their system, as well as the omega-6 fatty acids for a shiny coat. It's vital energy for them, and it also has high quality protein for strong muscles. But it does really good also on their hairball control. But yeah, I would recommend trying to get that for because if the other two are like skinny, that can help put a little bit more weight onto them and get them at that healthy weight, as well as your chunky monkey that you have. That'll help him shrink down what he has. Because, like I said, all three of our babies eat this, and even though they may look like they're about to have problems, especially one of them, may look like they seem almost, in some people's eyes, they'll look almost sickly when they look at them in person. But they're actually at their healthy weight. They are actually at their balanced weight that they need to be at. And they've not had much of any issues, because I didn't give them this kind of brand before. I used to get a different brand of food that I would give them. And I started noticing that they've been having a lot of issues, a lot of problems with their fur, because they would have, like, bald spots on them for where they would take and actually rip out their own fur. I would see a lot of horrible scabbings and everything on them, and they were very sensitive to touch and everything, and their stomachs were always upset. And it was getting really bad. And this was like before we even had Raws. And when I noticed all this, I started trying to find another type that I think would do exactly what they need. And when I started seeing that brand, I looked it up more, did more research into it. I even looked up online what to help out for these types of breeds, what food would actually benefit for these breeds, what would help them out for their health. And that brand that I just showed on the stream that I'm mentioning to you, Nikki, that one's done so well for them. They have hardly had any problems. They may still itch and bite and everything because they get a little irritation, but that's because of like fleas, or like sometimes they just have a little itch spot on them that are trying to get rid of. But I try and keep their fleas at a minimum at the most. But their fur has been extremely soft. Their skin's actually been a lot more healthier. They've been more energetic. And their weight has been under control like crazy. So I've not had any problems with them whatsoever with it. They've actually been a lot more livelier with it. And that's actually a 15-pound bag. So yeah, I get like 15 pounds of that shit for them, and it will last them for like a month. But I normally try and keep up on top of it, so if I'm like down to a certain amount, or if I'm almost out, I'll try and get another bag of it within 2 weeks, because I try and base it off of Mikey's pay cycles. But as of right now, they're actually doing good, so they should be doing fine here soon. I mean, granted, I know the bag is empty, but they still have 2 heaping bowls full. And I still have a little bit left over. What time is it? 10:42. I gotta answer this real quick.
What a string of bad luck.
Well, I felt awful for
I also
him,
gotta
but
get
I dare say I
an
felt a bit
unlocked
more sympathy
door
for
for
the
Mikey.
cabbage. Upon his discharge from the hospital, his indifference to plants had turned to utter disdain. He lost what little patience he had left with a particularly temperamental venomous tentacula, and, well, his resulting leave of absence continues to this day.
I had no idea. How awful.
Last I heard, he'd gone to Romania. As rumour would have it, he developed a sudden interest in dragons. One can only hope he found more happiness working with them than he did with Flora. Lovely speaking with you. Have a wonderful day. Oh, and remember, be kind to your Wigan trees.
What, Bucky? Come here. we go. I gotta go and get the screen door unlocked for your daddy. Yeah. Put this on pause for a quick moment so I can get some food rolling for him so he can have something to eat when he gets home. Maybe. I don't know. I gotta see how much more time he has. Oh, and he's calling me. Okay. Back to this. Buggy, goddamn cat. Don't get in my way. For God's sake, don't. Okay. Sorry for that long of an intermission, but some stuff had to be done.
What are you up to now?
Key. Let's see. I got very little time left right now. But I'm gonna try and get what I can done before I get off.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. I received a flurry of messages from Professor Black's house elf, Scrope.
Scrope sent you messages?
Yes, I thought it was odd too. He asked me to meet him and then told me to take the toad.
Why would you want to take toads?
To a cave under the lake. And that's where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way, and a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves.
Safe travels, my young friends.
To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising. A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
48 fucking nuggets. What are you gonna do about that?
Actually, that was what was left over in the second bag I opened.
You don't fucking count.
Nah.
You just throw it on it. That looks good. That means badass.
Babe, you had asked me to get you that stuff twice last night, so it's like, you know what? Because he asked twice, I think that will be enough.
Quit pitching.
Another no.
I know what she's talking
yeah.
about.
You and your friend Charles spoke of
Misspelling!
poetry and of trials you'd created for one who sees traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until, perhaps, now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news, indeed.
I'll be right back.
Young friend, do you
continue.
trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more
I
well-traveled than you
literally
might think.
just made
As your
him.
mentor, the least I can do
They're
is go
mini
ahead to
corn
make sure it is
dogs.
safe.
So they're like little corn
Join
dog
me
nuggets.
as soon as you can.
And I just took a bag of 40 and gave him whatever was left over in there, being 37 of those.
You said that you know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade. My recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
I got 37 no's to go with it, and I got a bar
Until then,
of sauce. It's
be
BBQ
careful.
bitch.
And do not tell
I swear to
anyone
God.
where you're going.
Oh my god.
How would you like to learn the knockback jinx flip
Nikki's laughing at your ass now.
Come and find me in the greenhouse.
Oh, by the way.
Thank you. You're welcome.
You call me a fatty right now.
You got 2 more bags in the frickin'
It's
freezer.
time you learned, Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
I swear. Okay, so before we go and explore the tower, let me see what time frame I have right now. I got 40 minutes until I have to get off. That works. So let's see. We will do... that. We shall go and pop balloons.
Come now, Annabelle.
I keep forgetting the doors over here. Okay, let's see. Got 1, 2, 3.
I'm a fat kid now.
So I'm guessing.
Might as well just go ahead and give me some. Grab some. I'll show you. Yes.
Got 1 more missing. There you are. Now let's go to Hogsmeade. work.
Brilliant.
Probably would have been so much easier to do that during a day where you can see the freaking blue color balloons.
How did you get on with those tasks?
Shit, that's locked.
Madam Kogawa, I completed the list of tasks you assigned.
Wonderful. I trust you became more familiar with your broom through the process?
Yes, Professor.
That's good to hear. Keep it up, and perhaps one day you'll have a spot on the Quidditch team. If Black ever permits Quidditch again. Well, with those tasks out of the way, let us get started. Glacius. Pay attention to your wand work.
Shit. Shit. I keep getting those two buttons mixed up. They still work though.
Done. I'd recommend that you practice your new spell here in my office before taking it out.
Let's do this.
There you go. Catching them quickly. But do continue to practice as long as you like. Kinesthesia is a powerful learning tool.
That's done. There. I got a new cosmetic look. Okay. Let's see what that one looks like. Not too bad. There ain't shit for a fucking broom part on it, but it has a lamp. It's not as quick of doing that. It's not that quick. That one seems slower for some reason. I'll probably stick with my fire one. Okay. Oh, what do we got here? I'm gonna need to go to Hogsmeade.
Welcome. Come on in. Now, where was I? Right. Oh, yes. You've a good head for business, haven't you? Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with. Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with. No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
Inquire all 3 combat plans and use them simultaneously. Too bad I can't find freaking mandrakes outside of well, that kind of helped out. Over here, cause I gotta get the freaking mandrake thing, but I'm gonna have a problem. Yeah, just the mandrake.
Careful of the mandrakes. I haven't fed them yet. Well, what say we show you some of what's available? Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase.
Easier.
I can tell you'll go far.
I keep forgetting.
Restore momentum, the slowing charm. It allows you to freeze objects or people in mid-air. Simply complete a few tasks and then compensate.
Feed. My precious. Give me your tongue. Okay, that's done. And
Things. You should be proud of all the potions you've brewed. Hasn't seen this many plants here before.
Fuck. I need a large. Still can't. I need a large planter.
Professor, I was wondering where you're from. What's your background?
Oh, how nice of you to ask. Well, let's see. I grew up in London, right on the Thames.
That sounds lovely. All the sights and bustle of a city.
To some, yes. I used to dream of living in the country, but it wasn't until I came to Hogwarts that I felt truly at home. Mind you, it did take some time, and whilst it is my fervent hope that each student eventually feels as at home here as I do, it is not always the case.
I suppose that makes sense.
Well, we each bloom differently, don't we? Some of us, like Devil's Snare, thrive in the shadows, whilst others crave the attention of a bouncing ball. And we each grow and thrive according to our own plan. Oh, I was terribly nervous when I arrived at the castle. You see, as a child, I knew nothing of witches or wizards. You can imagine how astonished I was to receive my letter from Hogwarts. I spent a good deal of time alone in either the greenhouse or the library my first days here.
It does take a while to adjust to being here.
Precisely, and I was remarkably fortunate. In fact, a 7th year took me under her wing during those first days. She remains one of my dearest friends.
How fortunate.
I was indeed. I dare say you'll find that the friends you make here at Hogwarts will last a lifetime. Now, I'd best get to my recent delivery from the Magic Neep. Mr. Teasdale promised me quite an assortment of seeds this week. Lovely to see you.
I gotta figure out what the fuck I can do now. Can't fix flaxweed. Can't grow it due to the fact that I don't have a fucking pot that is big enough. Fuck. I could go and check and see how much it costs for the spellcraft. Hopefully it's not too much for me to try and gather.
Take your time looking about. Plenty of wonderful books to stoke a curious mind like yours.
Revelio.
Oh, it's locked. Never mind. Excuse me? And where are you? fucking game.
Now, before you say anything.
Hello there. Come on in. Plenty to look at here.
Ew, it's you.
Fuck your thirst.
No, that gives me a good start into it.
Let's look at what we have, shall we?
I don't need a shopping station. I don't need that. I need...
I don't know if I'm gonna be streaming.
Fuck! I'm 400 less. I need to...
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
I need 400 more gallons.
Oh, excuse me.
Where the fuck am I gonna find 400 gallons? You get a pyramid. I need to freaking find 400 gallons. Ooh.
Oh. Still talk about you taking down that.
Ha! Chest. Please, 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 please be money. Yes! Money. Fuck! Well, that's the worst, but still. I can't sell potions, damn it. What? Wait. I'll do a third later. That's butterfly one.
Revelio.
Those are locked behind that. There's something up here. That's more. You're locked. Shit. Aren't you? No, you're out and open. Still not what I need, but hey.
Revelio.
Nothing warms a body like incendio. That's what my mother used.
Beautiful. Not what I need. Okay, I guess I'll take a cupcake. I need you. Like how there's that one special little barrier.
Revelio.
Where the fuck are you? No. I was more or less talking to myself. Fuck, that's locked. I'm trying to figure out where I can find more galleons.
Revelio.
And it sucks because most of these are hidden behind locks. I don't need locks. I need open access.
Revelio. Revelio. Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade. Revelio.
There's always shit behind the fucking locked doors.
Revelio.
Okay. Not what I wanted, but hey, it works.
Oh, please, can't we take these socks back to Mr. Hill and get me some
When
normal
you pay
ones?
for your own socks, then you get to choose. Until then, you'll learn and behave.
Papa, can we really wash charms out of dolls?
Don't be absurd. That woman will say...
Well, that worked. That actually worked out beautifully. Now let's go back to
You can't imagine how inconvenient.
Mossball Crofter.
Appreciate you having a look.
I didn't even know that was possible.
Read all about it. Daily profit. Extra, extra. All the latest wizarding news right here. Read all about it. Daily profit. Get your daily profit. Extra, extra. All the latest wizarding news right here. Read all about it.
Well, I found a little Easter egg.
Get your daily profit.
And that leads up more in towards the freaking stories. Into the movie and the book.
Ah, it's always nice to see a familiar face.
I need cure.
Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there? A pleasure doing business with you.
do me good.
Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there?
That works so much better. Do that. Requirements. What I'm going to do is inspect, empty, inspect, empty. Do you vanish, 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 so I can conjure up. That empty room there for and I'll leave that for a medium-sized one. I can finally get that going. I can get you twice, and you once. There we go. I guess with that chance, I shall make you a gun. Do that. Leave that open for now. I should have enough of that. That's gonna take a good bit, so leave that be. That's not what I need to identify. You were something new. Ooh, I do need you. I won't be able to finish that. We'll change this, though.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I would like the room to feel as if it's being lit by the moon.
Oh, sounds perfect.
That looks so much better on it. God, that's so much better. You can actually see. Shit. Yeah, I ain't gonna be able to do much, so what I'm going to do, I'm gonna save here because I am actually done with my stream tonight. So that's all I can do. I'll probably do more tomorrow, depending on if I don't have a whole lot going on. But thank you everyone for joining. I do hope that there was a little bit more insight on how this game is. I do try and make little shortcuts on stuff. Mostly because they make it so freaking expensive to buy shit in-game. But thank you everyone for joining me on this. If you enjoyed what you've seen, do hit the subscribe button, like the live stream video afterwards. I'm not that far into the game to get the creatures yet, but I probably will end up doing that if anything, especially if I have like more than 2 of the same breed as genders. But I'll do that later on when I have that access. But anyways, if you liked what you saw here on the stream, or if you're watching this later as a video, subscribe, hit that like button, leave a comment, and do hit that bell so that you can get notified whenever I do another stream again. But until then, I'll see you freaks later. Thank you.